building three houses at the same time. This is in the earliest stage of development. We just excavated the foundation and starting to put the footings and columns in. All right. There's another one over there, which we'll move to. The wood is the barrier for this one. Number two? Yeah, number two. They did not start in this particular order. It's actually the other way around. So we'll come back to it. Come back. So as you can see, this one is already out of the ground. Um, we're up to window on the back walls. You can see where the bathroom, you can see where the kitchen, the first bedroom right here, the patio in the front by this L-shaped area, and the living room behind there. Before we move on to number three, let me show you something. This was all bush, this area was all forestry and or jungle, whatever you like to call it. And then I had to cut the road from that main road up there up to here, and I've cut it all the way up the hill. We'll be going up there in a short while. So this is also a road that will run right across, and through those bushes it will go across all the way across this property, or this development I should say. And then down here is another road that we had to cut um, in order to get up here, have a shorter way up. I like to have two-way out. Just 'cause some of these roads sometimes, like that one, you see how it's have a dent in the middle of it. If rain fall, that can get real wet, and your car can get stuck. So I like to have two-way. But there's gonna be some other roads added going that way. All right. This piece of property belongs to the lady who is building that house. So we're gonna be building another house right here between the road here and the wood there. All right. Got this nice tree. Lovely. Now this is a continuation of that long road that I show you that we had to cut. And the reason, one of the reasons we had to come all the way up here is because one of the houses that I'm building is up here on top. So now that we're there, let me just take a little time to tell you something more about these properties over here, right? Most of these properties don't have water. So the two first things you need to do, son, as soon as you buy your property, is get it cleared. Some of these are roads, because this is a continuation of another road that goes there. But if somebody from here going that way, but if somebody, matter of fact, that way, my tank is partially in the way of the road. We'll have to move it back. So somebody comes to a place like this, You have to get a grader or whatever it is, a bulldozer, whatever they call them, caterpillar, to clear the land, right? Well, this is all cassava. They're beautiful. Cassava, susumba, orange, some other fruits in the back, guava, papaya, lots of fruits. These are all just fruits on the land. All right. Uh, so once you've done that, once you've cleared, then you need to make a borehole, right? So your borehole is like a well that goes down in the ground, right? And then see, that's it right there. And then water comes from there, come up through here, fill inside and out here. This is a 5,000 gallon tank. That will serve for a long while before you have to pump again. So it's not, or you can leave it on continuous pump if you have an automatic pump that will turn on when the water reaches a certain level, and you will never be out of water in this tank. And the pressure, you put it high so you get a good pressure coming down to go into the house. All right, now this is the other house. I forgot to tell you, those two houses were two-bedroom houses. This is a 6-bedroom house because it's gonna be a 2-story. All right, so this one is very, very technical because we're gonna have to bring from the back of those metals, sorry, all the way up to be level with the road before we can cast it. All right, I mean, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so if you're watching so far, you might as well just like and give me a subscribe and share it with some friends, because as you can see, I don't have a lot of YouTube videos on my channel, and I don't have a lot of subscribers. And one of the way it works is for you to have subscribers and views and all that stuff. You're here on YouTube, you know what it takes.